Rage Whale. 3 friends, too many opinions, 1 podcast.
It's Rage Whale Roundup. It's time for the entertainment news, reviews, and recommendations.
Thanks for joining us again, guys, to the Roundup review episode. You guys been up to anything fun the last week or so? Not much?
No.
I went to a
Go on.
spa.
You went to a
I went to
spa?
a spa, man, and it was beautiful.
Where was that?
Really amazing. Like at the Grand Hotel.
In Brighton?
Yeah, man. It was like proper special with like fake candles and beautiful like showers. Like they had a shower, right? That's called the Experience shower, where it actually releases essential oils into the air
with the steam.
Yeah, with a plunge, like a power shower part, but there's all these different other mini showers at different angles, so it almost shoots you like X-Men. So you're getting hit on like all these different. When you close your eyes, you're just getting immersed by water and the beautiful smell, and it was really nice though. Really sauna, steam room, like it was just so nice. And they had something called a water cannon. So when you lean in, you press it and it fires water, but it gives you like a massage. So when you put your back to it, it like hits you so hard into the shoulders, and it proper like gets rid of some of the knots. And
it's like massage.
I feel like my skin. I'm just so much shinier. And, yeah, no, it did feel really nice, man. Really, really. I can see why people do it. Like it's really nice to unwind.
Yeah, I get massages every month now. I've just committed to it, like proper massage.
We're no longer spring chickens, man. We gotta work our muscles. And is that the lady that walks across you, or
no? Just a proper massage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like back and arms, like chest and shoulders, neck and legs.
Do you do the pecs? Because I've heard men carry a lot of tension in our pecs.
Above that.
Yeah.
Don't really have pecs to be massaged, to be honest.
or your ass cheeks as well. Like I know that sounds a bit strange, but we carry a lot of tension in our butt cheeks as well.
No, I think you need to have a different parlour for that one. Up to anything else?
Well,
Jay?
he's in Brighton, so.
Oh yeah. You been up to anything, James? Not much.
Not really.
No.
Played some laser tag at the weekend. So that was about it.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Like...
Saw the photos of Reef looking like Tron.
Yeah, I got involved, so I didn't have to talk to the parents.
Genius. Play the game.
So I can sit here and have to talk to people I don't want to talk to, or I could go and basically shoot the kids. So I shot loads of other people's kids. It was quite fun, actually. I came second in one game and third in the other.
I mean, that shouldn't count because you're an adult and you're.
There was other adults in there.
You should be proud of that,
it wasn't just me.
Oh, there's other adults. I was going to say it's
quite
just loads of adults second. Kids. Like, how did you come second to a bunch of kids?
I would have come first if I knew. I didn't realise you had to have 2 hands on the gun for it to shoot. So I was doing this for about 10 minutes or 5 minutes and wondering why it wasn't working. So I would have come first. And in the other one, I would have come first. But the problem was, it was like a free-for-all. But Reef and his 2 mates wanted to run around with me. So every time one of us shot, we just shot each other because we were too close. So it was like registering, whereas we meant to be all against all. The team one, we could stick together and just like wipe people out. But when it was all against all, they were all like clustered around. So every time someone fired, like everyone would die.
Pretty
How about
cool.
you, Kev?
It was good laugh though.
Yeah. What have you been up to, man?
I went to London on Friday for a day trip. Me and Sadie went down early in the morning. Went to the Elvis, is it called Elvis Evolution? It's like an experience in just near Canary Wharf of like, you go there, you get to see like this production of actors being part of this production set to give you the story of Elvis, and then loads of visuals and some AI Elvis and stuff like that, like on screen. It was pretty cool. And then you finish and you go to this, like, everything's like cool style. Like, we go to this bar and it's got this woman singing all the Elvis classics and stuff from the 60s and like soul and things like that. And You just go and get cocktails and just get smashed for the rest of the day.
Nice.
Got the train home.
Build up to Gracetown because you guys are going there, right? Aren't you going to
Graceland, yeah, in
Graceland?
April, yeah. But it
Nice.
was really good. We went to this vegan restaurant beforehand called Unity Diner, which is owned by Ed Winters.
Did you say Giggity Diner?
Unity Diner.
I thought you said Giggity Diner, owned by Glenn Quagmire.
Right,
It's
then.
a different kind of diner.
Let's get on to the entertainment news, reviews,
I haven't really seen much since last week.
Well,
Call yourself a movie
I'll reel
podcaster.
my stuff off and you add or comment. And just a reminder, the guys, this week we released the episode of Prevailing Strange on Monday. Check that out. That's getting good feedback. It's hilarious. They're guys from Australia. And they let loose, and so did we. So it's a bit different from usual.
Yeah, it's a very close to the bone episode.
Drew brings up things about I won't even mention. It's not appropriate for this episode.
You need to check it out.
We'll keep this one cleanish.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
Yes. So the recent movie news that I've seen, again, you guys just jump in when you want. Timothée Chalamet released his trailer for the new Marty Supreme
Ping pong
film, the ping pong one. And the interesting thing about that is that he told us that he's been learning table tennis for like 6 years or something like that. He's been
2 years, but yeah, wow.
No, he turned his living room into a table tennis area, and he was doing table tennis and had coaching when he was filming Wonka, when he was filming June and June Part 2. He's been doing it for a long, long time.
Whoa,
This is
that's
just
some serious prep.
Yeah, because the director said, "What do you think of this guy doing a film of this guy?" And Timothy just went, "He looks like me." And they were like, "Right, let's do it." And he didn't want to fake it because they do lots of long shoots of full games, and he didn't want to AI it. So they wanted to do long panning shots, so they couldn't cut and fake it. So
I have seen the trailer for that actually. I see it a while ago.
That's going to be insane.
There's a brand new one out this week. There's a
new one. Yeah, I saw the original. I don't know how well it's going to do, just because 99% of people don't know who that bloke is.
That's not. I think it's the Timothée Chalamet effect.
Yeah,
that's going to.
I think it'll do okay. I think it'll do okay. It won't be like.
I don't want to quantify films these days on box office because I think that's.
I can't believe the Smash Machine. We were talking about The Rock finally having an Oscar nomination and all this stuff, and it's just been trashed.
Yeah, it's not that good. I'll tell you about that in the reviews section. But that's good on news. The Infinity Chase from One Battle After Another has been announced that she's going to be put forward for lead actress as opposed to supporting actress for the Oscars.
That's amazing. And scary, though, because it's bigger competition. But
to be fair, maybe that's why. Maybe they're putting there for an accolade because she's not going to win. She could win, but that's happened a few times at Oscars where if they were in the supporting, they'd smash it. Like Sean Penn will smash supporting actor. But if they bump him up to lead actor, he's not going to win due to X, Y, or Z because of a bigger film or some bigger.
Sometimes being nominated is like a prize enough because they'll refer to people as like 8-time nominated for best actor and stuff like that. So it's kind of an accolade on its own, isn't it? Just being nominated.
Also, especially her first film. Yeah, and she's nominated for an Oscar like that. I mean, she's seriously going places. Like,
and deserves it. She's brilliant. She was traumatized. She was angry. She was stressed.
She was funny. She was witty.
Yeah, she went the whole gamut.
Yeah.
A few other things that are coming out that have been announced literally in the last couple of days is that Ocean's 14 is getting made with the original cast.
Oh, really? I thought Margot Robbie was.
Huh?
I heard about Margot Robbie was Is she
Maybe there
directed?
might
They'll have a few extra ones, won't they?
There might be additions, yeah, but it's all the originals.
Because
I'm
I heard
trying
it
to
was
think if I can
Margot
think of all
Robbie.
the originals now.
I heard it was Margot Robbie, and then it was going to be Ryan Gosling, but Bradley Cooper's taken over the part.
Wait, are they all still alive?
No. Yes.
Really? Even
Yeah.
Sol, the guy that played Sol in that.
Oh, I don't know the specifics, but it's going to be Brad Pitt. It's going to be
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
The
Don
two
Cheadle.
brothers who are hilarious. One's off Miami Vice or whatever
Don
it is.
Cheadle, Casey Affleck.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't know if
know
it'll be
those,
all. I don't know if it'll be all those, but the main headliners, the main 4 or 5 people will be in it. And
Yeah, because it'll be
Julia
Danny
Roberts.
Ocean. Yeah.
I don't know. I think so. She's got a big revival at the moment as well. And
Matt
also
Damon.
and Matt Damon, yeah, and the Beatles biopic, the 4 films in a row,
Crazy
which
cast.
I cannot wait for. They've announced the women as well, because obviously we know it's Paul Mescal, Paul McCartney, Harris Dixon, John Lennon, Joseph Quinn as George Harrison, and Barry Keoghan as Ringo Starr. They've now released Saoirse Ronan as Linda McCartney.
Yeah.
Anna Sawari, I don't think I know her. She's playing Yoko Ono. Amy Lou Wood from Sex Education and White Lotus as Patty Boyd, and Mia McKenna Bruce as Maureen Starkey. So they've got the full cast out now, and I'm excited to see how they're going to do 4 films and intertwine them. That's going to be very interesting.
There is one of the Ocean's 11 cast, the one I was thinking of. I couldn't think of his name. Bernie Mac, obviously.
Is he passed, has he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one that played Frank, the croupier.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I didn't mean
And
the whole
obviously the
cast.
guy that played Sol died as well, but he was super old in the last. I
Literally
think he
meant
died in the film, actually.
Did he? What, during making?
No, and his character died, I think.
Oh.
Sol's character in the second one.
Also, I heard today as well, Roadhouse 2 has actually started being filmed with Dave
With Conor
Bautista.
McGregor? No, he's dead. So, is it with Conor McGregor? Because he isn't dead, is he?
Conor McGregor's not dead.
Dave Bautista's in it. I don't know who else.
Spoiler
I
alert.
don't think
Oh,
we
man.
know yet.
It's going to be awful, but it's going to be fun, isn't it?
And a new trailer came out literally today for a film called Send Help. I don't know if you managed to see that at all. You probably didn't on social media. It was literally about an hour ago. It got announced by Paramount. And it's Rachel McAdams, and it's filmed by Sam Raimi. And it's called Send Help. And it starts off as quite a boring trailer, as like her disheveled in a corporate environment with her boss, an absolute misogynistic prick, saying, you're meant to be getting a promotion, but we don't think you're cut out for it. I hope you think that's okay. Anyway, we need you to do this X, Y, and Z thing. Come on this airplane. We're off to go this thing. You need to be the dog's body. And then the plane crashes and she saves him. And then she's kind of meant to be like a bit of a meek woman, like quite timid. And then she's got to survive in this tropical island alone. And she ends up like killing boars and fish and feeding him and her, and realizing she's in control and doesn't want to go back to the real world. She likes the violence and she starts torturing him. So it's going to be horror.
Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a little bit like that Kelly Brook film with Billy Zane, where they're stuck on the desert island because their ship sinks in a storm, and there's another guy there.
See what? I know. I can see that poster.
Terrible movie. Actually, do you know what? It's not a terrible movie, to be fair.
It's just
a bit stupid.
I know the one you mean.
It's got quite a lot of murders, similar sort of plot, I imagine.
Sure, it's not Piranha.
No, it's not Piranha. No, it's called like
3. That's it.
Yeah, about to say Kelly Brook has done many films, so yeah, that's a ridiculous cover for it. But
yeah. Okay, so the other few things. Well, that's the main news. There's not a ton of news.
Well, I was going to say, Ballad of a Small Player is getting amazing feedback with the Colin Farrell poker one.
Well, so the 2 things that are coming out on Netflix at the moment, which are these new films. You've got Ballad of a Small Player, which is out 29th of October on Netflix.
Well, isn't it 17th of October in select cinemas?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're getting a couple of showings. Same for Frankenstein.
Guillermo del Toro.
That's out on Netflix on the 7th of November. That's not a great sign, is it?
No, because that would have normally...
It's probably getting a short cinema run, but that's not great. I don't know why. I don't think... Sorry.
Go on. No, I was just gonna say, going back to what you said though, I loved what you said about art. Art shouldn't be about box office smash hits. Art is about the story it tells or the way it makes you feel when you're experiencing it with strangers. Because what I can't remember who it was. I think maybe it was Chris Pratt was saying about, because he's talking about oh God, I can't remember what film it is, but he's saying go to the cinema, like support your cinema. And he says the idea that you might not agree with anything these people say in the real world, like religion, politics, whatever it is. But he said for that 2 hours or those 90 minutes, when those lights go down, you're sharing an experience with all these strangers, and that immersive experience, you can't top it, man. Because
But
even
the funny thing is about box office is back in the day, it seems like this big hyper fixation on box office numbers at the moment. Whenever I'm looking at films, they're like, oh, it did this much at the box, this much. It's like, if anything, because of the options you have now versus when we were younger, if we didn't watch a film at the cinema, we'd have to wait 6 months, maybe a year to watch it. Whereas
100%.
now it seems like it's 2 weeks. So the box office numbers really should be lower. But all I see is box office. Well, I did see earlier, though, apparently, I don't know if this is true, but for the first time in a decade, there's not a superhero film in the top 5 box offices this year, because Superman is the highest, and it's like number 7.
Yeah. Well, I think the main indication is that One Battle After Another is being widely acclaimed to be one of the best films of the year, and it's just surpassed like 100 million, which is quite big for a smaller type of film. It's not a small film, but it's a niche film. It's not like it's not for everyone. It's not a blockbuster type film. So that says everything. It's not got the biggest amount, but everyone still agrees it's probably the best film of the year.
But it feels like an
Fantastic
epic
Four's
indie
in the
film.
top 10 as well. But yeah, no big time superhero. Do you think maybe the bubble's kind of people over superhero films? It's been a bit oversaturated in the last 10 years.
No, because not Infinity War, Doomsday is coming, and the other one that people are losing their mind over. Because I was going to say, actually, I don't know if this is AI, but I saw a poster that was leaked.
I've seen an awful lot of AI about Doomsday.
But I don't know if it's legit or not. But that poster looks fucking serious.
I mean, poster legit or not, it looks awesome. It'll be big because they've actually somehow managed to get the original Avengers back, because they put Robert Downey Jr. in there.
Yeah, but mate, not just that. You've got the original X-Men. You've got Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart in a flipping Marvel. Like, they've brought the X-Men into this world.
Yeah, they've brought back the ones that were popular back then. So the newer ones aren't pulling the numbers. And
you got the new Avengers from what was the film called again?
It's called The New Avengers at the end of it.
No, Thunderbolts. Sorry, that's what I meant. Thunderbolts. So you've got, oh man, it's going to be epic.
I can't wait for it.
It's going to have to be like 10 hours long to fit every cameo in.
You need a 2-parter like Infinity Wars and Endgame, don't you?
But that's what they're doing. It is going to be that. It's Doomsday and something.
Good.
Okay, so the next few things that are coming out is that Apple have got a new film called Down Cemetery Road coming out, which is Emma Thompson and Ruth Wilson.
Yeah, that's person. Epic.
Anything Emma Thompson in, sold.
Same with Ruth Wilson, man, as well. Jeez.
Yeah, epic. And another thing on Apple is Pam Royale, Kristen Wiig, the comedy that from the 60s. That's the second series is coming out next month. That is brilliant. Highly recommend. And Loot, L-O-O-T, with Maya Rudolph. Another series of that's coming out next month. That's on Apple, and that is a great comedy.
The Last Frontier as well on Apple.
Yeah, I've seen that. It looks quite good, actually. Yeah.
Things on Netflix coming as well.
The Lost Bus as well with McConaughey. It's supposed to be pretty epic.
That's meant to be good. And Steve on Netflix, that was brilliant with Cillian Murphy.
God, that was so
really
good.
That
was one I think you recommended, Kev. Imaginary is coming on to Netflix next week.
I didn't recommend. I recommended to avoid. Looks shite.
Okay. I didn't see it. Also, The Monster of Florence.
The little teddy bear.
Monster of Florence, 22nd of October.
Yeah.
And then also the last one, Mob War, 22nd of October. Looks really good on Netflix.
And cinema-wise, you got Tron, where Jared Leto is cursed again with everything he's in fails. Good Boy, the dog horror. I'm going to see that in 2 days' time. So it's only 70 minutes long. It's only just over an hour. How mad is that? It's the shortest film of the year. And then you've got coming out this next week is I Swear, Roof Man, Springsteen's later this month, and Running Man early November.
Well, guys,
I'm not going to lie. Roof Man has got me wanting to go and see it.
Do you also know why that is, James? It's one of your favourite writers and directors without you realising. It's Derek Cianfrance. It's the guy that did Place Beyond the Pines.
This looks like a totally different film. Now, this almost looks like borderline comedy.
And Peter said today he's given it a 4-star rating, and Peter says it's not quite what you expect, or no, I'm paraphrasing. It's more than you expect. It's a comedy, but there's going to be a deeper element to it as well.
I'm going to go and see that for sure.
Anemone, the Daniel Day-Lewis comeback, and Sean Bean.
What's it called?
Anemone?
Sean Bean?
Don't know.
It's
I bet he dies and everything.
Daniel Day-Lewis's son has made his first feature film, and obviously his dad's got involved, and he's come out of retirement for it. But it looks epic. I was going to say, though, just things that are coming as well. Apple TV, Plur One Bus, which is by Vince Gilligan.
That's a weird-ass trailer. Have you seen that?
Yeah, absolutely insane. But I love the fact that it's the lady from Better Call Saul who was amazing, like his partner in crime, essentially.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the time my wife and I were watching it and go, she'd be so good as like a lead in something. And now she's finally got her own platform to really shine. So, I mean, she shined anyway. Rhea Seehorn, she's absolutely amazing.
Very good.
On the subject of Apple TV, I obviously got it the other week, finally.
Good man yourself.
I rinsed Ted Lasso.
Good.
I'm on season 3 already, and it's not going to be my favourite show of all time because
it drops down a little bit, but the first 2 seasons are especially good.
Yeah, I mean, the top show of all time is The Office because it holds its own for a good 8 seasons. It's only the last 2 seasons where it dips off, and that's hard to do. But Ted Lasso's in the top 10 easily. So good, even if you're not a football fan.
Okay, we need to wrap up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say Task, though, if we're still doing recommendations, mate, Task on Now TV is mind-blowing. From the writer of Mayor of Easttown with Mark Ruffalo and something Thomas. What's his name?
Well, Mayor of Easttown makes me want to watch it because I love that.
Mate, yeah, it is so good.
The other things to bring up is obviously R.I.P. to Diane Keaton at the age of 79, which that one, there's a lot of people that pass away and you go, oh, that's a shame. But this one I thought was a massive hit. Even though she hasn't done huge films for a while, she's just, you just sense that someone is the most pleasant person. What they play on screen is pretty much the way they are in real life. Yeah. She just seems like the sweetest person. And I think Father Bride is still one of my favorite comfort films ever. Yeah. With her and Steve Martin. And obviously she was in Godfather as well, and Annie Hall, and all these random classics as well. But horrible.
Well, my friend Mario Demetrio, he worked with her, man, and he said that she was an absolute angel, like just no ego, just the loveliest person to work with.
Yeah, isn't that something?
I think she was unwell, but she managed to. She obviously didn't want to let people know that she was dealing with a few things. Behind the scenes. But what an incredible. I mean, they shared actually a scene from, I think it's the first, it is The Godfather, where there's no dialogue and it's her and Al Pacino, and it's when she returns to him after now he's taken over the family business, and they're in the doorway, and the way that their kind of chemistry, the way they look at each other, the performance, the acting, there's no dialogue, and they're like, man, you don't get acting like that anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's
her and Al Pacino were in love.
Oh,
for decades. She gave him an ultimatum. They were dating for a long time, and he didn't want to marry. And I don't think they necessarily wanted to marry, but they were going out for a long time. They were best friends for decades, and he said it's the biggest regret of his life not marrying her. So yeah,
Wow.
they were pretty close. So yeah, go and watch a Diane Keating film. We're going to wrap up in a couple of minutes. I'll just say the two films I saw in the cinema this week was GoldenEye, which is still a classic. I mean, it's mad. James Bond is a literal psychopath in this film.
Yeah.
If you want to hear a review of how mad this film is, go to Rage Whale Instagram. I've put a little review on there. And the other one is The Smashing Machine with Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt. Everyone's banging on about Dwayne Johnson being a good actor in this film. I would say you can't stand next to Emily Blunt and be called a good actor. It's just not possible, unfortunately. You get outshined in every scene.
Did you see the interview he did where he said he had to put on?
1 second. It's boring, it's repetitive, and it's not
Is it
exciting.
really?
Yeah, it's
That's
rubbish.
so disappointing. Because he said he put on like 30 pounds of like muscle basically, and still be able to move like quick. But he said it's like he knows his way
He
around
didn't
a
move
wrestling
quick.
ring. But he said
He tackled someone and punched them in the head every time a fight. It was rubbish. There was
he
nothing.
said it was really hard work, which I believe. But you know, that's a lot of weight you're throwing around the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think Emily Blunt will be nominated for that?
No, because it wasn't great either. She was great, but the
Yeah.
scene she was in, she just plays a mad woman, and it's like, well,
And
you
she didn't really have enough to do. Like it's written in
that
for him.
argument 20 minutes ago. Oh, you're doing it again. Oh, you're doing it again. Oh, no, now
So
you're
was
pulling
the
out
trailer
the
a bit
same
deceiving?
thing.
Because the trailer made it look really good.
No, it's go watch it. It's you might like
no,
it.
I'm not definitely not going to do that. I'll wait till it's on whatever.
I'm just saying it just was flat and it's pointless. Like, what was the film about at the end? It was just like,
Maybe it's one of them things that would be like if you're a big fan of early MMA or Mark Kerr, you might like it. But
I went with Ryan, my mate, who is like avid fan, and he left. He was like, I feel flat. What happened? I'm like, yeah, what was that?
It's a shame, innit? Bear in mind how good Warrior was.
No, it's
that
not
was fictional, but
well, it doesn't make sense because The Rock is massive and he's fighting people that are like, it looks like me fighting 4-foot people. And he has
I mean, you got to remember the early days when he was in it. There wasn't weight classes.
No.
Anyone would fight anyone.
No. The real Mark Kerr is not that big. He's 6'1", and everyone he fought was 6'1". But in the film, The Rock is about 2 foot bigger than everyone else and wider than everyone else, and he loses to a couple. And it's like, that is impossible. It doesn't. It's watching it makes no sense.
So it's unrealistic.
Right, we are literally wrapping up. The last bit is recommendations. So anything you've seen this week, I would say Taskmaster. It's on episode 5. Keep going. Alan Partridge. He's done a new one on BBC, which is quite good. It's not brilliant, but it's quite good. It's on mental health.
Okay.
And it's inappropriate in lots of places, but it's still funny. Celebrity Traitors. Have you guys watched that?
No.
Why not? Get on it.
I've heard really good things.
2 episodes are out last week. It's
Tom Daly's in it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's got the swimming dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, then every week for the next few weeks. And it's so engaging. The other thing I watched this week was Victoria Beckham documentary on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I started watching that.
Powerful. Actually really good, yeah.
Really
She's
moving,
man. I like her. She's quirky.
Yeah.
She's kind of an oddball, and I like that.
Yeah, I like that. But really inspiring as well, like the fact that she went through so much to try and get to where she is. It wasn't handed to her on a silver, spoon, as people say. Like, she really worked her ass off for it.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of luck involved, but like, she's determined. She wasn't resting on her laurels, which she could have.
That's what I mean. Rather than go, do you know who I am? It was like she really put the work in, especially for the fashion stuff and that industry.
Have you not seen the final episode?
Girls, yeah, she's a bloody hard worker.
Have you seen the last episode yet?
No.
Watch it. It's tense. I mean, you're watching it. The other 2 things were John Candy has got a documentary.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
I Like Me, which is one of these powerful lines that he says in Planes, Trains, and
Right.
Automobiles.
Oh, yeah, no, it's his monologue. Yeah.
Yeah,
which was
Steve Martin has a go at him saying, "You're useless, you're an idiot." And he goes, "Well, I like me. And my wife likes me. Yeah. So I'm happy with that." So good.
In his documentary, though, real quick, sorry, there's that monologue was a lot bigger, and Steve Martin fought to say you need to let John Candy do the whole thing. They performed the whole thing, but in the edit they only used a little bit of it, and it's like, what?
Well, even though like Steve Martin's like obviously an amazing comedian and can do stuff, John Candy with people like Tom Hanks and Steve Martin, he was playful when he started doing like what's it called when you just make stuff up on the spot?
Improvise.
Improv, yeah. So he would, in film scenes, he would do stupid shit. So while Tom Hanks was on the phone to his wife, rather than him just sit, he was meant to just sit there and wait, but he's a playful character. So he started picking up the phone and joining the conversation and doing silly stuff and then and Tom Hanks had to like cut and go, "What are you doing? You're messing the scene up." And he went, "Play with me." And they're like, "Right, okay." So you just had to join in, and it got the best scenes, basically.
Yeah.
And one for James, if you haven't seen it, on Netflix, My Father, the BTK Killer. You know?
Yeah, I started watching that. I've started that one.
Yeah, that's dark. Have you heard of the BT Killer?
Yeah, I've seen documentary about him before. I think Netflix did one, Bound, Torture, Kill.
Yeah, bind, torture, kill, and it's really fucked up. But
I think I watched it when I went through my serial killer phase, when I started watching Ted Bundy documentaries and interview tapes and all that stuff.
It's really interesting, but with the BTK Killer, it's about the daughter's perspective and her being traumatized and her trying to help find the reason why he did it. And she's looking through her diary as a school child when the murder happened, and it's like, my first birthday, he blew out the candles and disappeared and murdered someone. It's like, what? When you see it now,
it's quite Moorish, though, isn't it? Murder.
It's insane.
Oh,
Yeah.
they made a TV series with it. I remember. Yeah.
Right.
There's been a few about the BTK in the last few years.
We're ending, and go listen to Prevailing Strange episode that was out this week on Monday, and next week we have, I don't know because I'm moving things around. If you like Monsters Ed Gein, that might be on Monday. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
I think so. We're going to do a deep dive into that. Anything else before we sign off?
Yeah, next week we've got Leonardo DiCaprio coming on, so make sure you look out for that.
Yeah,
great idea. Let's just lie to our customers. Customers.
Why the fuck not?
Yes.
All right, delightful. Always feels rushed. We need to not ask each other about what we did this week. Maybe just
we don't need that bit, man.
I like
But
that a little bit. I like that a little bit.
It is nice.
Yeah,
Let's ask for feedback. What do people think about that bit?
Yeah. Do you want to just cut to the chase? Less news, less whatever, less something. All right. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time. Thank you all for your continued support, and please do check out our other fun episodes with many great and interesting guests. And just to let you know, we're also on YouTube if you want to also watch us. But do give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'd love a cheeky 5-star rating on here if you had a moment. And if you do want to support us further, we do have merch. The links are here and on our socials. It's ragewhale.tmill.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.